Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking something super exciting, a highly visual near-term vision of tomorrow. And hey, I want you to picture a breathtaking tomorrow right now. We aren't looking at some distant, unrealistic sci-fi landscape here. No, this is a tangible world where humanity and technology merge in ways we're honestly just beginning to wrap our heads around. So let's look at the collaborative horizon.
Okay, let's dive into this. The core idea that really anchors our source text is simple, but man, is it profound. Imagine a world where robots are part of everyday life. Think about that for a second. This completely takes robotics out of those sterile, hidden laboratories and heavy assembly lines, and it challenges us to visualize this technology as just normal, a completely mundane, everyday part of our daily routines.
It's a new, everyday reality, and it totally shifts our perspective. It moves technology from being just a mere tool you pick up and put down to this constant ambient presence in our environment. The source material really wants us to understand that this new era, it's integrated, it's calm, and it's fully realized within the actual fabric of society. To really ground this vision, the source provides a super precise setting, a futuristic city at sunrise. It deliberately sets this profoundly optimistic, warm tone. Just imagine a vibrant metropolis waking up totally energized and ready to function in a completely unprecedented way. And the text is highly specific about the aesthetic here, calling it cinematic, ultra-realistic 4K. It asks us to visualize this not as some blurry, abstract concept, but as a crisp, incredibly vivid reality. Like every single detail is meant to be razor sharp, signaling that this vision of the future is meant to be viewed with absolute clarity.
And this brilliantly illustrates exactly what fills that environment. Look at how the source text divides the physical space. Down on the ground level, we have humanoid robots walking alongside people. And that word alongside is so powerful, isn't it? It implies parity, companionship, and really just sharing the same space. Then, looking up the sky level, you've got drones flying overhead. So it's this fully three-dimensional integration of robotics. We're talking about a seamless physical presence operating simultaneously on the streets we walk and right in the airspace above our heads. Humanity and mechanics sharing the exact same geography.
Now, having established this amazing environment, the source immediately shifts focus to the action. What's the actual purpose of this shared space? Well, it's all about an active collaboration. The humans, the ground robots, and those aerial drones we just talked about, they all represent one unified collaborative workforce.
Let's move to and see how this builds step by step. The source explicitly outlines the core functions in a really logical progression. Step 1, work with humans, which is all about establishing that partnership. Step 2, solve complex problems, essentially putting that partnership to the ultimate test. And finally, Step 3, help build a smarter future, which is, of course, the overarching outcome we're aiming for.
I really want to zero in on that second step for a moment, tackling the complex. The source specifically states that they solve complex problems, and this really highlights the absolute necessity of this human and robot teamwork. The text implies that the challenges of this futuristic city, or honestly probably the world at large, have scaled to a point where human effort alone just isn't going to cut it anymore. And on the flip side, robotic computation alone lacks that crucial human element. The true power literally lies entirely in the synergy of these two forces, tackling obstacles that neither could possibly overcome independently.
Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how these concepts all connect back together. Being a natural, accepted part of daily life is actually the fundamental prerequisite to tackling these monumental issues. Think about it. If robots weren't seamlessly integrated into our everyday routines, that active collaboration just wouldn't be possible. And those complex problems, they'd remain totally unsolved. So everyday acceptance literally unlocks high-level problem solving. It's a real game changer.
So where exactly is all of this leading? All of this highly coordinated effort and technological synergy is driving toward a singular, explicitly stated goal. Getting a grasp on this really prepares us to understand the true, ultimate destination of bringing robots out of the factory and into the streets. So the crucial point is this ultimate definition, drawn directly from the synergistic vision of our source text. This right here is what the text means by a smarter future. It's a reality where humanoid robots, drones, and humans fully integrate in everyday life to solve complex problems together. You see, it's not just about having more data or way faster computers. Smarter, at least in the context of this source material, means unified. It means totally breaking down the barriers between organic life and synthetic creation to form a single, functioning societal ecosystem that's designed to elevate the human experience. We've just unpacked a world that is not only visually stunning but functionally brilliant, a collaborative workforce practically designed to elevate society as a whole. Taking all of this in, looking at the immense potential of human and robot collaboration, it leaves us with one incredibly exciting question. Are you ready to step into this smarter future?